Hi, John Marshall, the DrillMaster. I've got another POW MIA table ceremony recording that I just a quick. It's only a 52-second video, so I just wanted to give you a quick overview. Um, I will. I don't necessarily want to go through the whole process of what's on the table again. So there's a salt shaker here. There is no salt shaker in the script. It's a pinch of salt. All right, a salt shaker is that's it's it's just not appropriate. So the hats there behind aren't in joint service order. Oh, so I'm not going to not going to comment on the image there, image in the video. That's uh, that's too much. Anyway, so but what's the setting here? The POW MIA table setting, whether it's the missing man table, that's the single setting, or it's a couple of services or all of the services, what's the setting supposed to be? It's supposed to be an evening dinner. Because at the end of the script, what do you read in that script? You can go to my website and read the script. What do you read in the script? Let us raise a glass. Who has a glass here to raise? This is an outside in the middle of the day. It looks like maybe even late morning. Uh, so why is the table outside? Why is this just a? See, I totally understand why people uh, have these types of ceremonies. I understand that a great deal, but it's not supposed to happen just at random parts of the day, and it's not supposed to happen especially outside. Now, if you're, I was actually contacted a few years ago. There was a an indoor outdoor setting at a restaurant where the these big walls were moved out of the way and beautiful lake scenery and it was the table was going to be partially outside, but that is a good setting anyway. It was at an appropriate, I think it was a an Air Force ball or something. So they had that table there and checking with me just to make sure everything was going to be a kosher there, and I completely understand why people do these ceremonies. I was involved in many ceremonies while I was active duty, and I consult now and have been consulting on them for years. So this just doesn't pass muster. It really doesn't. And I don't I don't have a single issue with anything else except the salt shaker and that the fact that it's outside and it's when it's not technically supposed to be outside. It should be an indoor evening ceremony at a dinner where everything stops for just a moment and we remember our POWs and MIAs. Boy, hopefully we don't have any more POWs. That would be just awful. Um, uh, anyway, so I want to pause this now and I'll switch to another video. All right, so here's another one. Ceremony is outside. It shouldn't be outside. It, there's a very specific setting for this ceremony, and it's not just random. It's not just whenever to add more meaning to whatever ceremony that you've created for the day, whether it's POW MIA day or whether it's any time throughout the year. You can observe the POW MIA table, the missing man table, every single day. Many places have a single table set off to the side. It's always supposed to be off to the side, out of the line of traffic, not just directly inside the front door so that everybody sees it. It's That's not the whole point of that. The table is off to a side. It's out of view because we tend to forget. So then we draw attention to, that's the POW MIA table. There's the flag posted behind it. We do that so that we can There we go. What this word says right here, so that we can remember. Because in our busy lives, we forget all kinds of things. But then we take the time, a couple of times a year, to remember. Last video for you. So here is a junior ROTC, Army junior ROTC. They've gone through, I'm not going to go through the entire 9.5 minutes, but so let's look at that flag back here. The POW flag is right next to the American flag. It could be one of the 6 holidays where that is supposed to be the correct position. And you can get more at my website by looking up the keyword POW. Anyway, so here, this is the hats are not supposed to be in chairs. They really should be on the table. You never know what signals you're sending. Honestly, you never know. But here, this slow draw of the saber, and an inaccurate sequence, drawing technique, the inaccurate carry technique. So I understand that you're trying to make things a little more special. I do get that. Everything you see here is with these sabers is it's it's wrong. I'm hesitant to use that word because I know that you want to add meaning to the ceremony. I know that. I understand that. The ceremony was written in the 70s, and it's been the same ever since. It's recently, within maybe the past 10-15 years or so, that more has been added to it. Why? Because we want more. We want to make things a little more special, and we want to do things a little differently every single time because it adds more meaning, and we want more meaning and more meaning and more meaning. And pretty soon the original script, the original ceremony loses all meaning because we've gone so far out away from the original intent that now it's all about these awesome cadets who come in and do this thing with the sabers. And you remember that last night? Wasn't that cool? Yeah, Joe, that was just awesome. They were really good. And now, what was that for? We're going that direction. We're losing our foundation. We just want to add more, 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 more. And it just doesn't work that way. Thanks for watching.